Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday morning practice. Once a week, hour and a half together. Morning, Rebecca. And so today we alternate every week, as you know. And then today we're going to be practicing the breathing exercise, which is a traditional yogic exercise called pranayama. Prana means actually it doesn't mean breathing. It just means the exercise of the element, the stomach, right? What we call the Chinese call it Dan Ten, okay? And we'll be pairing it with some joint exercise from the wrist all the way to the ankle. So let's focus on the body first. In the tradition of the yogic practice, yoga in this case just means body and mind together. It came from the word that symbolized the piece of wood that is in front of the oxen as they pull the cart. Is the synchronicity of the body and the mind. So I want you to focus on the bottom of the spine. Move along the spine towards the top of the head. As you do that, I want you to take the body with you, stretch the spine. And then I want you to lean back the upper torso, open the shoulder, relax the shoulder. Now I want you to focus on the center of your palm. Bring up the hands, mind, body together. We're going to do joint exercise starting with the wrist. So I want you to anchor your mind onto the wrist. Turn the wrist one turn at a time. I want you to focus on the changes in the body in the wrist. As you turn, I want you to observe the change in your wrist. See if there's any heat, any sweat, any numbness, any tightness, any pain, any kind of feeling. One turn at a time. So the hour and a half that we'll be spending together is actually all meditation. It's just that sometimes we do meditation when we're sitting still, standing, or even lying down. And sometimes we meditate when we're walking or exercising. One turn at a time. One turn at a time. Now I want you to turn the other way. Make sure that your mind is anchored on your wrist. Examine the changes in your body. One turn at a time. Been having allergy. Now I want you to lower the hand, but before you do that, I want to make sure that you anchor your mind on the center of your palm by mob. Excuse me. We're dog sitting, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. Now bring down your hand. I want you to focus on the bottom of the spine again. Let me turn off the heater. I think that's the problem. I should be sorry about that. Let me turn off the heater. Come on. Okay. Okay, there you go. With hot air blowing at me, it doesn't help me. Okay. All right. So now I want you to focus on the bottom of the spine. Again, stretch the spine as you move from the bottom of the spine to the top of the head. And then lean back up the torso, open the shoulder, relax. We're moving from the wrist to the elbow. But once again, we focus on the center of the palm. Bring up your hands, body and mind together. And now focus on the elbow. One turn at a time. Once again, focus on the feeling, examining the feeling, the change in your body. One turn at a time. And then now turn the other way. One turn at a time. So when we do these joint exercises, it's obviously good for the joints, right? Which is very physical. But as you know, there are a lot of energy points around the wrist and the elbow. So we're also exercising those energy points as well. So now turn it the other way and bring it back down. We're moving from the wrist to the elbow to the shoulder. Once again, stretch, open, lean back, relax. Focus on the center of the palm again. Bring up the hands, crossing the hand. Follow the hand, bring it in front of you, bring it on top of you. Stretch, lock the elbow. As you come down, I want you to turn the wrist so that the palm of the hand is facing outside as if you're touching the wall when you come down. And as soon as you come down, I want you to relax and start from zero, going up, stretch, come down, lock the elbow, open the shoulder, palm facing outside, and then now relax, go up again, stretch, open, feel the change in your shoulder, examine the feeling in your shoulder, stretch, open, palm facing outside, come down. One last time, bring it up, follow the center of your palm, stretch, open, palm facing outside, open that shoulder, feel the pain in your shoulder. Okay, now we're going to turn the other way, very simple. Open first, stretch, bring it back down, open first, stretch, bring it back down, open first, stretch, bring it back down. One last time, open first, stretch, and then bring it back down. All right, so we continue, and now we're going to go front and back, but we're going to take this opportunity to not only exercise our body, but to also exercise our mind. Exercise our mind means that we want to know how to accept any kind of pain, not just in the body, but also in the mind, and how not to turn that pain into suffering. All right, once again, back to the spine, stretch, lean back, open, relax, focus on the center of the palm, bring it up slowly in front of you, on top of you. Get ready, open as far back as you can. Feel the pain on your shoulder. Let go of the pain, come back to the center of your palm, bring up, all the way back. Feel the pain, accept that pain, let go of the pain, right? Let go means that we want to anchor our mind onto the center of the palm, not on the shoulder. Let go of that pain. Let go of the pain. If you follow that pain, it would become suffering. Examine that pain, accept it, let go of it, go up, all the way back, accept it, let go. One last time, all the way back. Feel the pain, accept that pain, let go of the pain. Okay, sit up straight, hands in the back, up, stretch, bring it back down, back, up, stretch, bring it back down, back, stretch, and bring it back down. One last time, all the way back, bring it back up, stretch, and then follow the hands down, relax. Now we're going to meditate, right? We were meditating before, but we were meditating in dynamic form, in moving form, where we anchor our mind onto our body. But now we're going to meditate sitting still, which means that we anchor our mind on the breath. So let's focus on that. It's very important that after you do some energetic exercise, you give it equal time to restore yourself. So let's come back to our body, stretch, lean back, open shoulder, relax shoulder, and just focus now on your breath, starting with knowing that I'm breathing in, knowing that I'm breathing out, one breath at a time. One breath at a time. Okay? All right, so we're going to do three more exercise. The next one looks very similar. Again, exercising the shoulder. We're going to add a little bit to it, which is to separate the left side of the body from the right side of the body, separating the left brain from the right brain. So it turns out that if someone were to suffer dementia, they can't quite use the brain independently anymore. Okay, one side is not only that they're responsible for the opposite side of the body, they also One is responsible for your emotion, and one is responsible for your rationale. So you find that people who suffer from dementia, as they go through progress through that disease, their their entire personality change because they're not really, you know. And that's one reason. The other reason is that it turns out that between the left brain and the right brain, there's a chamber, and the chamber is actually quite important in Qi exercise. That it is the one that provides the electric potential that allows you to guide the free electrons in your stomach up the spines and around. Okay, it's very simple, very very. Yeah, there's a phone and alarm ring, and there are people living in this house too. All right, so all right, let's just focus on what we're doing here and not worry about everything else. That's part of the practice. Accept it, let it go, and come back to what we're doing. Don't get distracted, okay? All right, so stretch, lean back. Now, the leaning back is actually quite important. As you pay more and more attention to your body, you're going to find that as you lean back, you actually gain a little bit of energy, mainly because you're reducing the load, right? The mechanical load on your spine. So this is actually a good practice. Stretch and then lean back, open the shoulder, and then relax the shoulder. Left hand in front, right hand stretch out. Follow the right hand. Okay, follow the right hand. Left hand stationary. Don't move the left hand. Separate the left brain from the right brain. Move very slowly. Follow the center of your palm. Bring it as far back as you can. Open that shoulder. Feel the pain. Accept that pain. Let go of the pain. Sit up straight. Follow the left hand. Right hand stationary. Open. Feel it. Accept it. And then let it go. Sit up straight. Right hand. Left hand stationary. Feel it. Accept it. And then let it go. Sit up straight. Very gently. Follow the hand. Follow the hand. Feel it, accept it, and then let it go. Follow the hand again. Come back to the hand, right? The center of your palm is your friend. Open, feel it, accept it, and then let it go. Left hand, sit up straight. Follow the left hand. Feel it, accept it, and then let it go. Sit up straight two more times. Very gently. Feel it as far back as you can, accept it, and then let it go. Sit up straight one last time. Feel it, accept it, and then let it go. Now back to the stationary form, which means that we now anchor our mind on a breath, one breath at a time. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. One breath at a time. So I want you to remember those three things. Feel it, accept it, and then let it go, right? It's like this little red box in the hallway where you work. In case of fire, break the glass. So just remember that red box. That's Denny's red box. In case of stress, break the glass. And when you break the glass, it says, feel it, accept it, and then let it go. Okay? Whoever is causing you pain, that person is already long gone. It's gone. Feel it, accept it, and then just let go with your get let go with the pain. And then just go on with your life. It's not worth it. Okay? All right. So second exercise, a little bit more dynamic. Stretch. Lean back, open, relax. Focus on the right hand, center of the palm. Make a fist, very soft fist. Get ready. Up. Open the fingers, feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder. Left hand. Up. Come back. Down. Sit up straight. Down. Up. Up. Down. Down. One last time. Up. Up. Down. Down. Two hands. Open your shoulder. Follow both hands. One. Sorry. Two. Three. Four. And five. I already took some the heat's on me, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sorry about that. Too many distractions today. Hmm. The heater should be off, but it's still on. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're gonna do the last exercise. The last exercise is actually a precursor for the sitting meditation. The sitting meditation, and the first the, the first part is mainly about the body, all right, and then towards the end of the class, we're gonna bring that up into the mind as well. So it's actually three things: the body, the chi, which is energy, or at the very minimum, is there's the breathing, and then the mind. Right. So here we actually do all three. But for now, we're going to work towards the mind, but at least just the body and the chi, or at least the body and the breath. Right. Now, when we sit just for the body and th- this is a practice that is for practicing longevity, right? What I call mindful aging. Um, as we age, one of the things you notice that is um, you start to get a lot of pain in your body, a lot of aching in your body. You start to realize that, you know, all of a sudden I get a lot of problems, right? Problems like my mom has problem with the uh, urinary tract infection. Uh, maybe um, she now has a problem with a big toe, fungal infection. You get a lot more stuff like that, and that's because you're kind of losing your ability to protect yourself. Right? All of that comes together, comes into to get together into this thing. What I call it, you have this innate ability to heal yourself, but you're kind of losing it. Right? You're losing it. That's what it is, and all that comes from your body is inflamed. That's what it is. Your body is inflamed, and the reason that your body is inflamed is because normally your body knows how to heal that inflammation by putting out stress hormone, cortisol, adrenaline, and so forth. And because of the lifestyle that we have now, uh, we're losing that ability. So I think of it and now the Western doctors start to understand that, and they call that autonomous disorder. But I think of it as just a rubber band. So you take a rubber band, you stretch, and you have two sides. And if either side loses elasticity, it's no longer a rubber band. And that two side, one side is your parasympathetic, and one side is your sympathetic. One side is the rest and digest, and one side is the fight or flight. If you lose elasticity, either one, it causes a lot of problem. As we age, that's what happens. And if you lose the elasticity on the rest of digest, meaning that you're stuck on the fight or flight, then over time you put so much stress hormone out that you lose this sensitivity. So that's what we call the cortisol resistance. Right? It's similar to type two diabetes. You loses your sensitivity to the chemical in your body. So here the exercise is really to restore the elasticity. All right. Now we're going to do some mechanical exercise first, and then we're going to do some breathing exercise. So this first one is very simple. First, we come back to a posture, stretch, lean back, open the shoulder, relax. Okay. Now, as you open your shoulder and relax, there's two energy point here, like this. Okay. It's called gate to the cloud. So we're going to take a thumb, just leave it there. You don't need to push it, just leave it there. You're going to roll up the fingers. Now, this exercise comes into four different forms. Two of them is energetic and two of them is restorative. The first one, you lift up your shoulder, you lift up your elbow, you lift up your entire upper torso as if you're bringing your shoulder to your ear. The second one is when you point the elbow, sorry, towards the back, you open the shoulder as if you're squeezing a tennis ball in the back. So these two are energetic. These two releases stress hormone to heal your body. Then the next two is restorative, where you drop your elbow, drop your shoulder, completely relax, and then you point your elbow towards the front. You bend your back and your neck, and you hunch, and you're looking down at the floor, completely relaxed. So first two is energetic, last two is restorative. First two is what we call yang, and then the next two is called yin. So this is to restore the yin yang harmony. So now you lift up your elbow, you're looking straight ahead, you're lifting your entire upper torso, and then you open, you're looking at the ceiling 45-degree, you open all the way until you're squeezing the back, and then you drop, looking straight ahead again. Continue until your elbow is pointing forward and you completely hunch, looking at the floor. Now we need to coordinate that, synchronize that with our breath. I want you to close your mouth, and as you lift up your elbow, you breathe in. Continue to breathe in until you completely open that shoulder. And then as you come down, I want you to breathe out, relax, and you breathe out all the way as if you're squeezing the air out of your lung. Breathe in, lift up, open, breathe out, relax, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Two more time. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time. Breathe in, breathe out. Sit up straight, relax, lower your hand, focus on your breath, one breath at a time. Okay, we're going to do more of that exercise towards the end of the class, all right? So for now, it's enough of warm up to do our next exercise, which is the breathing exercise, meditative. And there are different names, all right? And the traditional name is called microcosmic orbit. Is how the Chinese astrology described the moon going around the sun. And so they think of guiding the chi, the electricities up to the top of the brain, bring it back down like that. Okay. There's another name for this. It's called the wandering dragon chasing the pearl. My, the way I learn it is a little bit more. It's more than just the body. But in any case, you think of this just exercising the fight or flight and the rest and digest, providing restoring that elasticity in your autonomous system. So again, back to the sitting position. So proper sitting position means that you use as little muscle as possible because muscle means stress. So first of all, if you sit like I do, make sure you put some pillows, blankets, whatever, so you're not using your leg muscle. If you sit on the chair, just make sure that you're not dangling your feet. They're just nicely rested on the floor. Then your hands, don't lift up your hand, just rest your hand. Okay. Don't even need to do any mudra. But if you do, it's okay, it's not a problem. Then the most important thing is to minimize the load on your back and your neck. That's where that's the muscle that you're using to support your upper torso. So this is why we start at the bottom to spine, walk up slowly to the top of the head. As you do that, I want you to stretch the spine as if you're hanging the spine on the ceiling. We sit like the bell, the spine is the clapper, so it needs to be hang. So lift it up, stretch it as far, as hard as you can, and then lean back. As you lean back, open the shoulder, and then relax. Okay. Now you need to lean back. Okay. Lean back. Otherwise, you're hunching. So you need to lean back. So now the weight of the torso is being stacked on the spine. You're using very little muscle now. But still you're supporting your head with your neck muscle. So focus on the top of the forehead, lean back the forehead until the ears on top of the shoulder, and this bowling ball that you have is on top of the bamboo stick. But the top of the head, this very important energy point called 100 meters, is facing back. So you need to take the chin and just kind of tuck it slightly. So the top of the head is on top of the spine. This is what we call the one pillar supporting the sky. So the energy in the earth, energy in the heaven are exchanging through your spine. Now you want to close your eyelid, but don't shut it. Just close it, relax. Imagine how the baby sleeps. They just relax the eyelid. So you can actually see some light through your eyelashes. You can kind of see the floor, the knee. That's what you want. Then the most important is that you take the tip of the tongue, you put it behind here, which is where the teeth meets the roof of your mouth. And you close your mouth, you relax. Immediately you feel slivers, right? You're reactivating your saliva gland, which is good because when you're in fight or flight, that's the first thing they do is turn off your digestion, turn off your immune system, turn off your saliva gland. So this ensures that you're in um, rest and digest. Now we're going to come back and just do some exercise on your breathing using more of your diaphragm. So the way we do that is we anchor a mind on our belly button, and we continue to examine our breathing. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. As soon as I know that I'm breathing in, I take my belly button, I move it across the room. As soon as I know that I'm breathing out, I take the same belly button, I take it all the way to my back. Now the body's going to follow you. As soon as you move your belly button forward, the diaphragm pushes down, increase your lung capacity. As soon as you breathe out, you're taking your belly button back, you're pushing up the diaphragm, pushing out more of the stale air inside your lung. Okay, so let's just do that for 1 minute. That's all. Okay, just focus on that. Breathe in, move forward, breathe out, move backward. All we need is 1 minute, just as if you're cranking the engine, huh? Okay, so now we're ready. So let's sit for 7 minutes. And the way we do that now is that once again, we come back to the body, stretch, lean back, open, relax. Now we're going to focus on the bottom of the spine. As soon as we know that we're breathing in, we move up the spine as if the dragon is walking up your spine. We go all the way to the top of the head. As soon as you know that you're breathing out, we start at the top of the head, come back down from the forehead to the bridge of your nose, to the tip of your nose, all the way down, back to your belly button. As if the dragon is entering into his own cave. When you breathe in, you walk up, you take your body with you, you stretch. When you come down, breathing out, you lean back, upper torso, relax. Now, what's happening is that as you breathe in, you straighten out your upper torso, Okay, and you're entering to fight or flight, releasing stress hormone, natural steroid to reduce inflammation in your body. And as you come down, you lean back, you relax. Now you're entering into rest and digest, no more stress hormone, restoring sensitivity to the cortisol, to the natural steroid. Okay, it is just that simple. As soon as I know that I'm breathing in, I go from the bottom of the spine all the way to the top of my head, stretch the upper torso. As soon as I know that I'm breathing out, I start at the top of the head, come down, I lean back and I relax. Okay? Now we're gonna do this for 7 minutes. This is a 1,000-year-old longevity exercise called microcosmic orbit or wandering dragon chasing the pearl. Okay? You ready? Go. Completely focus. Okay, open your eyes. So earlier I forgot to turn off my central heater, right? So hot air is blowing into my face. I was sneezing and all that. But imagine you accidentally set your temperature to 72 degree and the house is very warm, and you turn it off. It doesn't go back down to 68 or whatever. In fact, it might even go up because as the outside warms up, it continue to go up. So you know that if you really want to cool down the house, the only way you can do that is to turn on the air conditioning. So the heater and air conditioning is like that. Is that the heater is the fight or flight, and the air conditioning is the rest and digest. So it's not enough that you just say, I'm just gonna relax, I'm gonna watch TV, because you're still in the fight or flight. You need to meditate, right? To bring the meditation is like the air conditioning. It's just to cool down your body. That's one. The other one is that this is the best exercise, the abdominal breathing exercise, running the cycling the chi. Now the Chinese actually have a word for that. So when they go up the spine to the top of the head, that's the yang energy in the back. They call it transporting the chi. And then when they come down, right? When they come down, come back to the belly button, come back to the top. They call it cultivating the chi. So one is to energize it, to transport that energy through your body to reduce the inflammation, and then the other one is to restore that sensitivity to that stress hormone. Now, it's also a very good exercise. I mentioned that it's very good exercise if you have high blood pressure. There's really only three reasons for high blood pressure. High blood pressure is a symptom. It's a symptom, right? So if all you do is take high blood pressure medicine to knock down the symptom, the problem doesn't go away. In fact, it get worse and worse. So there's three reasons for that. One that I know of. One is that your heart lung combination is not sufficient to bring oxygens into your head. So abdominal breathing means that you're using more your diaphragm, and so you increase your lung heart capacity, delivering more oxygen to the your to your body, either the top of the head or the bottom of your feet. That's one. That's one. The other one is that you just don't exercise enough, or you're doing the wrong kind of exercise, and you have a lot of restrictions in the back, and just no matter how good is your lung heart combination, you're just not transporting oxygen. And so here is when it senses that you don't have enough oxygen in your head, and then it just pumps it harder. That's number two. And number three is that you're just too much stress, too much stress. You're constantly creating stress hormone, right? So this exercise this breathing exercise is really good for that. So we're gonna do more. This is part one, and the part two is the stretching. And before we do that, let's learn to massage and just to bring more oxygen, more chi into the top of your head. All right. So take your hands together, lock it like this, put it in the back. The very important energy point is right here. So as you come down your thumb, both sides of your neck, you feel this cavity. Now I just want you to use your thumb and just push into that cavity, lean back your neck so you're providing some counter force, and just hold it, right? So this is acupressure. Hold it as if you're squeezing the rubber hose, and then relax. Okay, let the chi go back up. Now you take your right hand and you use your four fingers, press down on the same cavity again, and then you take this part of the neck. So you use these two, right? You take the left side and you pull it to the right as if you're opening the channel. Then you do the same thing on the other side. Sit up straight, push down with the four fingers, and then pull the right one to the left. Okay. And then now you take your right hand, you put that below your ear, and you just kind of massage. And now it's very important that as you do that, you tell yourself to relax. Then you take the left hand, you put that below the right ear, and you say relax. Second time, relax. Third time, relax. Now put that on top of the ear, bring it down, relax. Relax. Let's see if you're whispering to your body. You're your own whisperer now. Relax and then relax. Okay? All right. So put your hands together, massage your face, the side of the face, including the temple, back to the face, the forehead, top of the head. That's the big brain responsible for all your cognitive function. And then back of the head, that's your memory. The lower part, that's your motor function. Then the neck, come back to the face. Now put that up on top of your ear and then massage the side, massage the fingers. Okay. All right. So now we're ready to do some stretching, right? So you notice that the three things that we do basically is number one is in the Western world is just cardio, but in here it's not just the heart, it's the heart and lung. Okay, that combination. One takes oxygen from the environment. Two takes that oxygen and transport it into your body. The heart and lung combination. So it's cardio, but it's more than that. And then we do a lot of stretching here, and then also we do a lot of strength building, but all in a way that maintain that harmony between yin and yang, right? Never too much energetic and never too much restorative, right? All right, so now we're going to do some stretching. But before we do that, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Okay, 3 deep breaths. Now, back to your spine. Lean back, open the shoulder, relax. We're going to take the hands, lock it, put that below the belly button. There's an energy point here called the Sea of Chi. And we're going to breathe in, follow the center of the palm, stretch your upper torso, bring your hand all the way up to here. Okay, get ready. You have to relax. You have to relax. The diaphragm is viscoelastic. The harder you do it, the harder you push back. If you relax, then you can take very, very comfortable, deep breath. Get ready. Breathe in. Turn your hand, follow the center of your palm, breathe out. Stretch, lock your elbow. Now look straight ahead again. Unlock your fingers, stretch your arm, lock the elbow, and then open the shoulder as if you're doing rock climbing and you're climbing on top of the mountain. And then you completely relax. Back to holding the fingers again, sit up straight, breathe in. Breathe out. Stretch, lock the elbow, unlock the fingers, using the shoulder as if you're rock climbing. Climb the mountain. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look straight ahead. Climb the mountain. Okay? Now, back locking the fingers again, palm facing up, flipped, palm facing down. Bring down your hands, lock your elbow, looking straight ahead, follow the center of your palm in front of your face, in front of your, and then all the way up. Now form a straight line between the bottom of your spine, the top of your head, and the center of your palm, and you push and hold it, and then lean back, come back to the middle, and you push, and then entire upper torso to the left, hold it, come back, focus on the center of your palm, push to the right, come back, push to the left, come back, push to the right, come back, follow the center of your palm, bring it back down, completely relax, open the shoulder, lean back the upper torso, relax. Right hand touching the left shoulder, lean back your forehead so you're putting stress on your right shoulder. You take your left hand, you grab your right elbow, you sit up straight, and you stretch all the way to the left. And then you come back, you change hands, sit up straight, grab the left elbow, and you stretch all the way to the right. And then now, very important, you come back to the restorative. You focus on your breathing, completely stress free. Anchor your mind on your breath. Restore the sensitivity to the stress hormone, maintaining the harmony between the yin and the yang. Okay, now the next two exercises stretch both the inside and the outside of your arm. That's where the energy, this is yin energy and this is yang energy. All right, so once again, stretch, open, lean back, relax. Left palm facing up, wrist at 90 degree. Right hand, put that between your fingers and your palm. Very gently bring it down. Focus on your left elbow. Push your elbow. Lock your elbow. Eye looking forward. Bring your elbow up, locking your elbow all the way up until you reach eye level. Okay, and you also feel the stress on your wrist. Okay, now don't turn your body. Just take your left hand, bring it to the right, and then come back. Unlock your elbow, relax, sit up straight, right hand, palm facing up, wrist 90-degree, bring it down. Focus on the right elbow, push, lock, eye forward, push up, a little bit of stress on your wrist, all the way up to eyebrow. Okay, without turning your body, take the right arm, take it to the left, locking your elbow, bring it back down, relax, and focus on your breathing again, one breath at a time. Completely relax. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. Okay. Now the next one, we're stretching the outside of the body all the way up to here to the eye. So that it continues, right? So open the shoulder, lean back, relax. Right arm, palm facing up, wrist at 90-degree. Left hand facing down, wrist at 90-degree. Open the shoulder. Now focus on the right arm, the center of your palm. Push slowly all the way up as if you're supporting the sky. Lock the elbow. Now focus on the left hand. Push slowly all the way down. Lock your elbow as if you're pushing down on the earth. And then you take your right shoulder, you lean back the right shoulder. Then you turn your head to the left until you reach the shoulder, but you keep turning your eyeball as if you're looking at your back. You bring back your eyeball, you bring back your head, and then you relax. You go to the other side, open that shoulder, left arm facing up, push, supporting the sky, right arm facing down, push, lock the elbow, supporting the earth, left arm, left shoulder back, head turn to the right, reach the shoulder, eye keep turning, looking at the back, eyes come back, head come back, and then completely relax, back to the breathing, one breath at a time. Now examine your breathing to see if you're huffing and puffing, right? We don't like it when you huff and puff. Okay, so the Chinese believe that the body consists of essence, and the breath is the essence of the lung. So we don't want to abuse it, overuse it, right? Now we're going to stretch the back. And so first we sit up straight, open the shoulder, lean back, relax. Then we take our hand, lock the fingers, put that at the lower back, palm facing up, palm facing down, down and go down until you lock your elbow, palm facing down. Now you're looking straight ahead, top of the head is facing the sky. And as you push down your arm, you raise your top of the head. One up, one down, stretch your spine as much as you can. And then you relax. Lean back the forehead so you're looking at the ceiling, 45-degree. Now you come back to the center of your palm. You bring up your hand as much as you can. And then you relax back to the breathing. Very important. Examine your breath, examine your heartbeat. Bring it back gently, one breath at a time. Sit up straight, open that shoulder, lean back, relax. Right hand touching your spine. Okay, now top of the head to the ceiling, eyes looking forward. Focus on the right shoulder. Bring it up as much as you can. Stretch that sucker. And then relax. Changing hand. Make sure you're not looking down. You're looking straight ahead. And you take the left shoulder, you bring it up. Stretch as much as you can. And then relax. Back to the breathing. Very important. As much as you were in energetic, you now need to be in restorative. One breath at a time. Open the shoulders, sit up straight, Lean back, relax. Right hand, back of the hand touching your spine. Two fingers pointing to your left shoulder. Focus on the right shoulder. Bring down the right shoulder, pointing the fingers up, and then relax. Do the other way. Fingers pointing to the right shoulder, left shoulder down, fingers up. Then you take your right hand, fingers touching. Sit up straight, don't look down, looking straight ahead. Two shoulder, left shoulder down, right shoulder up, and then relax. Changing hands. Sit up straight, left shoulder up, right shoulder down, and then relax back to the breathing. One breath at a time. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. Okay. Third last exercise called the reverse Buddha. Stretch your spine, lean back, open your shoulder, relax your shoulder. Now I'm going to teach you one more thing, which is you want to first, before you lean back your upper torso, I want you to take your upper torso and lean forward first. And then as you lean back, I want you to lock your hip. So the hip is actually forward, but the body is back. So you feel your stress here. This is where the adrenal glands are. Put some stress. Also, two very important energy points. So you put some stress there. This is how we actually sit. Okay, is that we always rotate the hip forward, lean back up the torso, maintain that stress. Then you put your hand together. There's a cavity here now, and palm together, fingers facing down, finger facing up. Bring it up. Keep the palm, the center palm together. Sit up straight. Don't look down. Look straight ahead. Top of the head facing the sky. You take your palm, you push forward, then you take your shoulder, you open the shoulder, one forward, one backward, maintain the stress, focus on your breathing. One breath at a time. Now relax. Focus on your breath, one breath at a time. One breath at a time. Yeah. Sue said, I have significant C spine issues. Feel the need to stop at this point. Yes. Yes. Stop at any point. Stop at any point. Think of your body as your travel companion. It's your travel companion. Don't try to beat it into submission. Work with your body. Be kind to your body. Show compassion to your body. Okay? All right. So we're going to continue. We're going to start our floor exercise now. Remember, I said that it's a breathing exercise. It's a form of yogic practice called pranayama, right? The practice of breath. But it's also a form of Tai Chi, I think, in a way. Uh, but meaning that fundamental to this exercise is the coordination between your wrist and your angle, the elbow to your knee, the shoulder to your hip. Right? Remember, we used to walk on all four a long time ago. So it's important to do that. So we have exercised the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder. We need to exercise the hip, the knee, and the ankle, right? The heel. Sorry, I keep saying ankle. I meant heel. Sorry. Okay, so now we're going to put two hands on top of the knee. One, two, three, four, and five. The other way. One, two, three, four, and five. Now to the heel. I keep saying ankle. I meant heel. Okay. Right foot forward. One, two, three, four, and five. The other way. One, two, three, four, five. Left foot. One, two, three, four, and five. We also need to exercise the toes, right? So we stand, Same width as the shoulder. And very gently lift up your heels, standing on your toes, focus on top of your head, and we come down, impact the heel a little bit. Okay. When you do that, make sure you're not on the floor, right? Not on the hard surface. Second time, relax. One last time, relax. And just make sure we get the circulation going. We're going to stand on the left foot, take up your right foot, and focus on top of your head, especially after you kick. Get ready? One, come back to the top of the head. Two, three. And then now standing on the right, focus on top of your head. One, back to your head. Two, and three. And one last thing, we got to loosen up that hip. Okay, so right foot forward, hands together, bring it back to the left foot, form a straight line between your heel, your knee, your hip, and your shoulder, and you turn around that axis all the way, and then you move back, and then you relax. This is a very good exercise as you age. You want to loosen up the hip so you don't fall so easily. The reason you fall is not just that you lose balance, but you couldn't restore. There's no mechanism to bring yourself back to balance. Okay? And then relax. Now, the other side. This is a very important exercise. Okay? Get ready. Bring it back. Twist. Forward. Relax. Bring it back. Twist. Forward. Relax. One last time. Twist. Forward. And relax. Okay. So now we're ready for pranayama, breathing exercise. Okay, so it comes in five form. The first three is really building up the crescendo for the fourth movement. First movement is a very simple one. Focus on the center of your palm. Stand properly. Bring up your hand. Follow. Bring it towards yourself. Bring it back down. Knees goes with the hand, and then stand up. Just that simple. Yeah. Now you're going to coordinate with your breath. As you bring up your hand, you breathe slowly. You breathe all the way in, and then you breathe out. Close your mouth, and then you relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time. Follow your hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, changing form. Breathe in, cross your hand in front of your face. Breathe out. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time. Follow your hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Stand back up. We're going to do 1 minute of standing meditation, right? So we meditate when we sit, we meditate when we stand. Every other week, we meditate when we're lying down, and we meditate when we walk. We don't actually do any walking meditation here, so we substitute with exercise, same thing. All right, so when you stand, to meditate, it's exactly the same as when you sit and meditate. You first plant the bottom of your feet on the floor, as if you're growing roots. We sit like the bell, we stand like the pine tree. Then you want to make sure that the rest of your body is elastic. So unlock your knee. Okay, you don't have to do this. You just don't lock it. Just relax. So using your calf. Okay. Then you open your shoulder, relax your shoulder, lean back the forehead, tuck in your chin, relax the forehead. Close your eye, but relax your eyelid. So you can actually see the floor. Okay. So if you shut your eye completely tight, then you lose orientation. Then, if you like, you can take the tip of the tongue, put it behind here, but you don't have to. Now, I want you to focus on your breath for 1 minute. 1 minute is 60 seconds, 1 second at a time. Okay, open your eyes. Now we seconds to the second movement. The second movement is called balloon breathing. So right foot forward, you lean back, so you're looking at the ceiling 45 degree. The right toes are pointing up. You bring up your hands, you follow the center of your palm, go forward. Now the left foot, the heel is up. You're looking at the floor 45 degree. Then you open, looking at the ceiling 45 degree. As you lean forward, you breathe in, close your mouth. As you lean back, you breathe out. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Try not to bend your upper torso, okay? If you do, you're restricting flow. So just kind of rock your body forward and rock it backward. Breathe out. Follow the center of your palms so your mind is not somewhere else. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time. Follow the center of your palm. Breathe in and breathe out. Now focus on the center of your palm. Bring your hands down. Now focus on the bottom of your feet. Back one step, two step. Okay. Check your body. Start with the knee, then the shoulder, then the forehead, then the eyelid. And then now we're going to take 60 seconds to focus on our breath. One breath at a time. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. One breath at a time. So one of the key elements in this exercise, in all yogic exercise, is to rest your mind, rest your thinking mind. Okay. So focus on feeling your body, feel your breath, breathe in, feel your breath, breathing out. Basically, using more of your spine and less of your brain. Breathe out, feel it, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Very relax. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One last time, follow your hand, breathe in, breathe out. Focus on the center of your palm, bring down your hands. Now shift the focus from the center of your palm to the center of the bottom of your feet. And then focus on the knee, focus on the shoulder, focus on the forehead, focus on the eyelid. And now focus on your breath, one breath at a time. And on, breathing in, and on, breathing out. Okay, now to the third movement, which is called the butterfly. You might want to stand a little further out, but it's up to you. All right. Once again, make sure you open your shoulders, sit up, stand up straight. And now make sure you fully follow the center of your palm. Bring it up and then bring it down. Bend your knee slightly. Bring it back up. Straighten up your knee. Lift up your heel. You're standing on your toes, but you need to focus on the center of your palm. Otherwise, you fall. Back of the hand touching. As you come down, we breathe in. As we go out, we breathe out. This is where the no thinking is important. Don't use your thinking mind. Just feel your body. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Okay, one last time. Breathe in, breathe out. Now focus on the center of your palm. Bring down your hands. Roll your heel. And then adjust your standing posture. Relax wherever you need to relax. And now completely focus on your breath, one breath at a time. Now we're on to our fourth movement. This looks just simple, but it's most challenging. This is where you need to coordinate your wrist with your heel, your elbow with your knee, and your shoulder with your hip. But you do that without thinking, just following your hand. But imagine you have a water wheel and you just bring it all the way. And as you bring it down, you lower your knee and then you look straight ahead and then you push. Okay? So bring it all the way, like as if you're taking the water wheel. You take it all the way up, all the way down, look straight ahead, and you push. That's it. But then you breathe in, all the way in. Then you breathe out. All this time without thinking, just feeling your body. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Follow your hand. Okay. One last time. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back. Focus on the center of your palm. Now focus on the bottom of your feet. Adjust your posture. Relax. And then focus on your breath. Okay. So one last time. All right. So I mentioned that this breathing exercise, this traditional yogic breathing exercise, this pranayama exercise, is very similar to Tai Chi. And there's just that on top of the Tai Chi practice, it brings that element of no thinking. Don't use your thinking mind. Just feel it. Use your spiral cord, because basically when your body touches the outside, when your eye sees the color, whatever, it generates electricity. All that nerve ending goes to your spine first before it goes to your brain. So rest your brain, rest your thinking mind. That's one element that is similar to Tai Chi. Another element that's similar to Tai Chi, and I try to translate it, is in four different Chinese characters. And in English, it would be four different things that starts with the S. The first one is like a sponge. So when you exercise, it's like you are a sponge absorbing the positive energy in the universe. The second word, I couldn't find the word that starts with the S, but it's the opposite of stiff. So basically elastic. The third word is soft. Not only is your body soft, all your joints are soft. And then finally is slow, like a sponge. Breathe in, breathe out. Very soft, very slow, but like a sponge. Breathe in, breathe out. Not stiff at all. Breathe in, breathe out. If you don't think, it's not stiff. Stiffness comes from thinking. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Follow the hand. Breathe in. Just feel it. Feel how the air is passing through your fingers. Feel how the air is coming through your nostril, entering into your abdomen, the lower part of your stomach. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And back to the standing position. Okay, open your eyes. So this exercise is, um, it does everything that we were doing when we're sitting down, right? Because it's cycling you through the two sympathetic system. And thank you, Sybil. Yeah, that's a good word. Okay, so it cycles you through the energetic when you breathe in, and then the restorative when you breathe out. So it does all that. It increases your lung, heart capability. So it will help lower your blood pressure. It circles the chi through your neck, comes down like that. It's really good. Okay. Now the last one is more energetic um, than restorative. So we only do it 3 times, right? So this is a problem for some of you who have what is called adrenal fatigue, right? So if you raise your body abruptly like that, you get lightheaded. Okay, so in that case, either you sit it up or you hold on to something. Okay, get ready. Breathe in, breathe out. Stretch forward and then breathe in. Stretch backward and then relax. Second time, breathe in, breathe out, I mean, sorry. And then breathe in. And then relax. Only one more time. One more time. Breathe out. And then breathe in. And relax. We're going to stand for 1 more minute and then we're going to sit down and just relax your body, restore your body. Okay. Now let's get back to the seat slowly. Focus on the bottom of your feet, one step at a time. And now focus on the center of your palm as you adjust your sitting apparatus. And then focus on your body as you sit down and make contact with your pillow. We're going to sit for 7 minutes. We're going to go only 2 minutes over time today. But now we're going to take it up a notch. All right. So back to the sitting position, stretching back, relax. Make sure that your top of the head is facing the sky. And now we're going to focus on the breath, one breath at a time. Now, the Buddhists think of the breath as a way, as a reflection of life. That we live, we die, we live again, and we die. That's how they think. And so breathing is the same. We breathe in, that's where life begins, and we breathe out. That's where our life comes to an end. And when we were born, our first breath is the in breath. And when we die, the last breath is our breath. So, in order to accept the mundane nature of life and death, we need to accept the mundane nature of our breath. So, as we breathe in, we move from the bottom of our spine towards the top of the head. We experience the beginning of life. This is when we say, I want to feel it. And as we come down, we experience the end stage of life, end stage of birth. And this is when we say we have to accept it. Breathe in, feel it, stretch your upper torso. Breathe out, lean back, relax, accept it. And then we accept, not only do we accept our breath, we need to let go of our breath. So after we finish breathing out, we focus on our belly button and we said to ourselves, we're not going to participate on the breath. We're just going to sit here and wait for the body to breathe in on its own. We're going to let go of our breath. Wait for the body to breathe in. As soon as you breathe in, you feel it. And then when you breathe out, you accept it. And then you let it go. Feel it, accept it, and letting it go. And you say, wow, how do you do that? How do you accept life and death, and how do you let go of life and death? You do this all the time. Think about the ocean. I like that. Think about the ocean. You're standing by the ocean, you're standing by the on top of the beach, on the beach, you're seeing the ocean, you're seeing the water rises, and then you're seeing the water going back to the ocean. That's life and death. And then the ocean rise again, and then the water go back to the ocean. And when it goes back, it takes a while for it to come back. Same thing. Just feel your breath, feel the ocean, accept the breathing out, accept that the water's going back to the ocean, and then let it go. There's nothing you can do. Just let it go. Be prepared for the next breath. Feel it, accept it, and then just let it go. That's it. 5 minutes, okay? Okay, open your eyes. So Rebecca, we alternate every Saturday. So for example, this Saturday is a little more on the yin side. So we some joint exercise, we do some stretching, and then we do the floor exercise to for the deep breathing. And then next week we alternate, and we'll do more of the um, massaging of the fingers, massaging of the energy lines, and then we do the floor exercise, which is a qigong exercise. Okay, Kate, what no massage? You want massage before we leave? Okay, let's just massage back to our friend. So massage. There's this energy point is called the pan of chi, and then we move towards the ear in the middle, and we massage. This one actually help you sleep, okay? And then we massage in between, and then we back to the chi upon, upon of wind, and we go down and we massage here. There's another two energy points. So those are important. Then we massage the top of the shoulder, and then below the on the other side. See, all these are cavity, okay? And then just kind of massage the shoulder, and then massage here, and then massage here. Okay, and then we massage here. This is around the eye. Massage here in the beginning eyebrow, and then we squeeze. Then we massage here below the eye bag. We do this last week. We're going to do this next week. Okay, and then we massage at the corner of the eye. There's on top of the bone, and then we massage below the cheek. Massage here, and then put some pressure here. Massage here, and then we massage your ear, top, middle, bottom, tip, edge, ear loop, and then we massage the back of the ear, two fingers, and then like that. Okay, and then we there's all kinds of massage. We do that next week. Okay, next week we focus on massage. Okay, Allison says on the water wheel pranayama, do you look down while lower your hands and knee? I just follow my hands. Yeah. Sometimes you follow your hands without looking. You can you know like a lot of times when we do this, how do you follow both hands? You don't like this, but you're following your hand just with your mind. Okay, the eye is just a window to your mind. So by saying that we follow with the eyes is that we're actually following with the mind. All right, just follow, right? Just follow, relax, follow. Okay, thank you, Richard. All right, so the reason why we practice our breath and we bring it back to the three things, which is feel it, accept it, and let it go. Letting it go is very important, right? 2024 is going to be a very tough year. And this is the year where I said hatred and anger are now the international currency. Everybody uses it now, whether it is in an election or fighting for territory between countries. This is the international currency now. And the only way to protect ourselves is to bring peace within ourselves. And the only way you can bring peace in serenity is to accept. Let us put our hands together, this international symbol of respect and gratitude. Let us all have the courage to change things that we can change. Let us all have the serenity to accept things that we cannot change. Let us practice for the wisdom to know the difference. May you all be blessed with health, with happiness, and with peace from within. Namaste. See you all next week. Okay. I'll be traveling soon, but we still have class next week. Bye bye. Okay, 星期一見. Bye bye.